dripping, tipping THC syrup, filling up the cup.
That thing's fruity as fuck. I can smoke that all day.
Get more and more of this.
I'm cool. I'm good on both.
Yeah.
We're live.
Oh shit, we're going right now?
Yeah.
Shit. What's up, everybody? It's your boy B-Tate.
This is AK, man. What's up?
And this is the Midwest Tunes podcast. We got David in the back with the mic. We got Saint Tay in the back with a mic. You won't be seeing them, but you'll be hearing them, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, running
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry for the fucked up intro. We didn't realize that we were recording and shit.
I like
so
these intros though, because it kind of more entertaining.
yeah,
Got Aaron
Yeah.
over here all like, what?
Yep. What's happening?
got us in the live. You know what I mean?
Well, we're not live, but
Right, it's in the wild. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah. Oh shit, I'm not prepared for anything. Fucking once again.
Nothing?
So
Well, that's how I set it up.
yeah, I didn't even have a chance to think. Fuck, here we go.
What do you got?
Oh, me?
Oh, see, I've got something right now. It's kind of weird.
Oh, go right ahead.
Fucking Lady Gaga's concert. A fan, threw something, like a big foreign object at her, and it hit a wall and fell down. It's like a, like a fucking, what do you call it? Like a force field, man.
A what? Like a bubble?
I'm trying to think of there's a video of it, man. It's pretty wild. Invisible force field is what they're calling it.
That stopped her drink?
That stopped that
Get her?
fucking chair from hitting her.
No shit.
She was an alien.
I've got the video, like right here, and it's not very long, but
It was like, and then you see a flash and it just flew off or what?
no flash. It just fucking just hits it and falls, man.
It's
pretty odd. Huh?
You said there's a video?
Yeah.
And
Lady
what's it?
Gaga, invisible force field.
I feel like there's some artistic meaning behind it that we don't know about.
Probably.
There might
They
be.
might have green screened a guy that was like, stop the chair out or some shit. You never know.
Right?
I was trying to fucking say it without sounding all fucking far-fetched fucking bullshit. Like,
Lady Gaga's got a force field.
yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find that guy where it doesn't get.
Holy shit.
There's some one weird ass bitch anyway.
People say like she's with the fucking Illuminati and all that shit.
She looks like Marilyn Manson.
Right here, it's coming up. Right there.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, clearly there's like a clear fucking case.
It's a what?
You can't have a clear barricade?
They have them for the presidents.
Yeah, I mean,
Presidents have them
like,
around them.
I don't know. Let me,
I don't know.
She just stops it with her fucking.
She's like,
She, fucking.
right, I didn't know how real it was, but fuck, man, I was like, that's some
Really?
weird shit.
Yeah.
Something worth talking about.
What the fuck
Music
is that?
related.
Like
It looked like a book, man.
Yeah, book.
Big
So I
ass
threw the
book.
Bible at her and it fucking was like,
you need Jesus.
fucking
There
evil
it is,
bitch.
That artistic twist
Ba-boing.
we're looking for.
Yeah, she's got like a fucked up life, man. Like, I don't know what kind of disease she has, but
You know, she fucking directed American Horror Story, like the third fucking season or some shit. Or she
Yeah.
starred in it, but she was also directed some of the series or some
yep. I remember that one too, the hotel or whatever.
shit. Yeah. It was a fucked up
what's his name from The Voice and Maroon 5?
Adam Levine.
Yeah, he gets all fucking arm ripped off and shit. Or something.
Yeah. He's like reaches in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some dumbass shit.
Pretty well.
That was dumb as fuck.
It was, that whole fucking shit was dumb. I was like, man, I can't believe I'm fucking watching this
Well,
shit.
what the fuck was that movie I was watching last night? But I wasn't actually watching it. I just watched a really quick rundown on how this movie happens. And David's like, oh, it's a good movie. And then I'm watching it, and as people are explaining the movie, I'm like, shit's stupid.
Fucking
Like,
stupid.
The key. This kid gave the soldier a key,
I'm a simple
who
man.
winds up just giving the soldier the key back to the kid because he dies, and then he's like, "You gotta get it there," and like, I don't know, because he's little, he can dodge the alien better. I don't
Huh. Yeah.
know what the fuck the movie
No
was.
say, man. No say whatsoever.
I don't know what the fuck. Goofy shit.
Speaking of aliens, why do you think like the Area 51 exists and like the government has aliens and they top secret, right? And they don't want us to know.
Because they got to experiment on shit somewhere.
Well, I mean, there's planes that fly out there and drop people off in
So-
the middle of fucking nowhere. So they're obviously going somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it does exist. Plain and simple.
The whole fucking reason being, in my opinion, is there's shit there that they don't want us to know is there. And it's obvious that they don't want us to know it's there because nobody's allowed to go there. And they don't give a fuck
Right.
what the public thinks. You're not allowed to go here. If you try to even
Are they
get
trying to,
close,
like-
we'll shoot you. And we'll fucking shoot you dead.
Trying to protect the fucking human race from knowing what's actually out there.
Well, in my opinion, like, have you ever watched Men in Black? Like
Yeah.
the one with Will Smith and fucking the old
Harrison
dude?
Ford,
No.
Tommy Jones.
Damn.
Okay.
Sorry, Tommy.
The fucking basic
Laugh.
human population cannot comprehend like that shit. All right.
Right.
If fucking the public finds out certain things, it will cause fucking chaos
Right.
and to fucking turn everything to shit because people are fucking erratic fucking idiots. And it's a fact. Only the fucking people that are fucking above are intelligent enough to fucking deal with certain shit that the general public can't know about. And there's a reason they can't know about it. Monkeypox. Coronavirus. There's certain reasons, if that never would have got leaked, what the fuck? Do you think anybody would care? No, because it would have been like it was the last fucking 100 years, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it's just...
So what do you think the United
Hysteria.
States, like I guess not the United States, but like this population in the world is so adamant about like traveling to other parts of the like space to find other creations, you know what I mean? But nobody's traveling to Earth.
Because I think once you got so much money and you've already fucking been everywhere, there's nothing else to do.
We're like the
So you gotta
shithole of the
find-
galaxy.
right,
Is
you-
that what you're saying, Aaron? Like
Yeah,
nobody wants to kick it
like
with
why doesn't nobody want to come to fucking like come like hit like hey, we're here check it like we want to check your shit out, man. What you guys got? You know, how you living?
Right,
You
yeah.
got some cows.
You know what I mean, right?
Take
What
a
is
couple
this
of these
shit?
with us.
I don't know. If there is other galaxies.
But yeah,
shit,
there's
I
got to
don't
be.
know.
There's like, you're telling me out of all the fucking galaxies in the fucking in the solar system, like we're the only Homo sapiens, like
Well, that's like they said they found the edge of our galaxy, which
Right, they keep saying all this shit, but I ain't seen a fucking alien yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen shit yet. I ain't seen not a
Old black and white
motherfucking thing.
videos.
Yeah, I see images
UFO
produced by
bullshit.
some fucking guy in a fucking computer room looking through a scope. And, oh, there's the universe of fucking my dick. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
really it's just
fuck
a really
these guys.
fucking
Like,
high-res picture. Fucking
right,
shut down.
what are you gonna do? Can we fucking get there? Are we ever gonna be able to get there?
Jesus Christ,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
like a Polaroid
We're not.
too.
These motherfuckers are wasting
old
their
it is.
fucking lives worrying about shit that's fucking a billion fucking
Irrelevant.
light years away. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus.
They just want to find a way out, bro.
Let's go
Right,
away
help
from
the rest of our,
ocean.
take all that energy you guys are devoting to fucking space and help the planet. Fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how simple would that be? We'd all be better off, you know what I'm saying? Worrying
our
about
funding?
fucking Mars and shit.
What
Fuck
about our
Mars. There ain't shit there but some dust, man. We don't,
Oh no,
we
they
don't
found
do that.
something else, man. They
Oh,
really did.
evidence
Yeah.
of some shit, right?
Yep, they
Who gives a
did. They
fuck?
really did. I can't remember what it is.
How do you know?
They did. I seen it, man. They did findings
They found
On
a human
Mars.
skeleton.
Same one.
Hey, whoever
Okay.
seen the leprechaun say, yeah.
Right, and I understand the fact that knowing history is how you build and can learn things, but this shit, it's not.
Learning from history and repeating history.
All right, so
You know what I mean?
NASA's Curiosity rover has found new evidence preserved in rocks on Mars that suggests the planet could have supported ancient life, as well as new evidence in the Martian atmosphere that relates to the research of current life on Red Planet.
Find another
Right.
planet with pyramids on it,
Right.
and then you're right.
So, and it would be
Something's
crazy.
wrong.
Let's say that like the Earth and Mars and shit just like shift axes for some reason. Some fucking black hole went and we switched places, and suddenly we're, where Mars was and Mars was, we were, and suddenly we're sustaining life, right? Let's just say that's a fact, all right? Even if we're doing all this knowledge to fucking get to that point to know these things, you still can't let the general public know. Because if everybody on this earth knew that fucking the earth was going to end in 6 months, it would be complete
Officially?
fucking chaos,
Oh, we
dude.
go have some fun. For
Right.
Sure.
Well, shit, they did with the Y2K shit, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, exactly. You see what happens when you take toilet paper out the equation?
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people lose their fucking minds over toilet paper.
I think they did the Y2K just to stimulate the economy, dude.
Probably.
What else, man? Like,
I mean, get money back into the fucking...
I brought that up at work.
that's what all people did, man. They went out and spent all their last fucking savings on shit to survive on. And nothing happened.
Right. So, like you said, when they took toilet paper out of the equation, I work second shift. I can't go to Walmart after work and go grocery shopping or none of that anymore.
Yeah.
And it all started with toilet paper.
People were
I'm trying
fighting.
to put this all together. Everybody goes to McDonald's now.
People were
Walmart's
getting
closed at
stabbed.
11. Toilet paper's back.
Like,
Right. Yeah.
like, who put it in their heads, man, that this is the last toilet paper on fucking planet Earth?
And what don't get me is it's not essential to survive on.
No.
It's fucking ass wipe. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of foliage outside to wipe your
literally
fucking
have a
ass with if
bowl
you
you
have
can
to.
dip
And it was only like
You
at
have a
Walmart
washing
though,
machine
man.
and wash rags, right? Like, you can sustain but you're gonna cut somebody over the last roll of toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
I don't know. You'd go to like, they only had that problem at Walmart.
Right. What happens if water dries up? Just like that. There's no water.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get to
Mad
Walmart
Max
right now
shit.
because it'd be a mad fucking dash to the fucking grocery stores and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I'll let you get your water. I'm gonna go get ammo.
That would be crazy.
well, some people would do certain things,
I'll
yes,
wait
but
for you.
the general public would fucking lose their goddamn mind
Right.
because it's proven to happen over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Right. Gas, for
I guess
instance.
those guys that built those stones down in Georgia had a pretty good idea when they wanted 500 million people to be on Earth.
Well,
More for everybody else.
I'm not saying there's some truth to that, but there's like I said, the general public can't comprehend that shit. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not
If
saying
there-
that people
if
should
there
die,
wasn't a
dude, but
general public,
humans
have
are
to
a
worry about
virus, and eventually the virus will abstain and it will conquer its fucking host, which is Earth, and then we'll die. Because that's what happens with a virus when it takes over
Right.
its host. It dies after the fact.
Well, see, they also
You know what I
do.
mean? Like-
What was
Yeah.
the?
that makes sense.
They did the research with, we're gonna have that so many people on Earth at this certain point in time. But they gotta remember too, all these motherfuckers want to be boys and girls, and there's fucking the baby boomer situation that's starting to disappear. People don't want to have a million fucking kids because they're like, man, this shit's a fucking burden. It's only certain individuals want to do that. So I feel like the growth isn't gonna be where they say it's gonna be at.
No, it'll change in different directions. People.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It'll fluctuate, just like a stock market does. And it could possibly crash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a meshed fucking deal mixed up with this and shit and America will fall and then eventually real men will have to come back to the surface. All these little fucking fairies fucking crumble in dust.
Yeah.
What are we even talking about anymore?
I don't know. I'm just
I don't know.
so stoned, man.
Yesterday I get a phone call from a buddy of mine, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And it's like, "Nothing really." And he's like, "Well, there's this it's like a fundraiser type deal. These people put on this brother bash, I think they call it, every chance they get or whatever they find somebody to sponsor." And I didn't know about this, but it's a pretty cool organization. But it was for ex-coworker when I worked at CV Electric. Found out he's got liver and lung cancer. I'm like, fuck, man,
Damn.
it's crazy, right?
No shit.
So I went over there in his honor, and they had a bunch of items people donated for a silent auction, and then they you could do a donation. They had food, music, and there's a pool for everybody.
Right on.
And then I did a 50-50, and with everything, they were able to raise $8,000, man, for him.
That's cool.
I was like, that's badass. And that's something that I was always wanting to do, is help people with like the cancer and shit, just because of what happened. My mother had it, and she passed away from it, but I got tired of giving to like to find the cure, because they've been trying to find a cure since the 80s. You know what I mean? That shit's
Where's
just
the money going now?
yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's just bullshit. How can
Well,
I help better? You know what I mean?
Right, we can fucking figure out where there's fucking extra galaxies and shit, but we can't fucking cure cancer.
Yeah.
Come
Right.
on, man.
Exactly. So, and they're doing exactly like what I want to do, because I was talking to him about that same idea, and he's like, yeah, I got one bill from the insurance company, and they're saying they're not going to pay it, and it was like, you know, $5,000 or whatever. I'm like, that's a lot of money, right? And you got to worry about that shit plus your fucking health, you know? So your mind starts going fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you ain't got the funds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So shit like that just covered like a bill and maybe a half. It's crazy, right? $8,000. They just, you know, how can we help, right? Especially the people, local people. So that'd be cool to start something like that, man. Get more of them going for people. So it was a good time over there. Just sat there. I didn't know anybody other than the guy I went with. But it was pretty cool.
Right on, man.
But to tell this story, because his name's Bob, and he actually owns the Two Bandit Brewers in Hicksville. They just kind of opened up, right? So he gets up there on the microphone, and Bob's last name is Garza. So the guy that the fundraiser's for, his sister is Bob's fucking wife, right? She's standing right here. She leans over to me. She goes, Bob's last name's Garza. And she's like right here, right? I'm sitting at like a makeshift picnic table, right? So she's like right here, and she goes, I don't know if you know this, but he's Mexican. And he's,
What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
and I don't know if you thought I was Mexican, because I had this hat on. I had my fresh cut tee, which has like, you know, like a cholo and a chick and a car. And then I had my lokes on, which are all black and shit, and black shorts, and I'm just chilling, right? And he's Mexican. He's got like 10 brothers and sisters or some shit, and I'm like, oh yeah? I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, what the fuck just happened, lady?
I'm like, I don't know what to think of it. I'm like, I can clearly see. I'm like,
Last name wasn't a dead giveaway.
I thought it was odd, really odd that she just leaned over and told me that. And then I started thinking, like, how many people she fucking telling that?
Everybody's telling her. It's Bob Garza. He's Mexican.
Bob's Mexican.
Hey, did you guys know?
No. It's her husband, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's not Roberto.
But she's got this
Fucking
big ass
Bob
smile on her face
Garza
and shit. Yeah. Big ass smile on her face saying that he's Mexican. I didn't know if you knew, but he's Mexican.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do get
Nice to meet you. I'm Aaron.
You guys ever heard of a hover lawnmower?
Oh shit. Here
A Hubbard?
A hover lawnmower.
it hovers.
It hovers.
Like, so there's no tires on the ground?
Like,
None.
yeah.
Really
this-
sounds like he's saying
hoverboard
Hubbard,
with a
man.
fucking goddamn.
Machinery Restore.
That's a compactor, dude.
Fucking redoes fucking motors and shit.
That's a
But he
compactor.
redid this fucking hover lawnmower. And it fucking works.
Alston will have one of these one day.
I want one of these.
Yeah, I've told you he will have one.
This is the first time he's got it.
Well, it's just like a, like a fucking hovercraft
Right.
with the sublet. But how long does it take before you fucking hit a rock or something and pop that?
Well, don't
bitch?
worry about that. Ain't
Yeah.
got no shoot.
Don't worry about straight lines either, huh?
Nope.
What worries me about this is the grass he's cutting is not very tall.
Well, see, he gets into the tall shit.
It's
don't
tall
worry.
enough.
Oh, what the fuck?
I thought he was like, damn, you might want to adjust the height on that
Fucker,
bitch.
it lagged on us and like,
It was a line.
this motherfucker's cutting the grass for real, no?
It's just fucking shit's
Twig and
fine.
everything.
That's some badass shit, man. Like, look how quick he goes around that shit. Like, whoop.
Dude, my OCD couldn't do anything. Man, I couldn't do it.
You be having all types of crazy circles.
I'd be like, fuck, I missed that spot. Fuck. I'd be covering all the way over the creek. Lots of fucking.
But with like how you can make the motherfucker round and big, you know what I mean? You
Oh
can-
yeah, I mean, I guess
Well,
so.
the cool part though is when you're mowing, you can literally just walk backwards and fan it. You know what I'm saying?
Just make one big enough to sit on top of it.
Which what I don't, I want to see the bottom of it because
Like a floating deck on
His-
It's
Right.
just the blade making it hover.
You know what I see that'd be good for? Like
Right,
clearing
it's gotta be
ditches and
something
shit.
else
You
in
know what
there.
I mean?
Well, if you watch
Something
the
like
actual
that, like a
video,
ditch witch.
the full video, he completely tears it apart. So you could do that. And I'm just showing you this part. That way he don't demonetize this, and we're not even monetized anyway. But
I mean, it does a really good job cutting, and it stays at the same height.
that's what I was
How
surprised.
do you
by.
adjust the height?
I don't know.
you
Get a
gotta
bigger
put more
motor,
air in the balloons, yeah, something, I don't know.
Put some
Right
octane
on.
in that bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't,
Right
I don't,
here he
I don't know
kills
how
it,
it works. I want to see it get
Like-
fucking.
Yeah, he kills it right
Getting,
here.
yeah, well, I mean, that'd do any fucking lawnmower, really.
Yeah, see, he killed it.
Dead.
But no, it was.
R.I.P.
Oh shit.
It's called an Allen, huh? Is that what he named it?
Yeah. I guess I didn't even show that fucking shit the whole time.
But it is perfect.
Huh.
My bad.
So-
It's
it
very interesting, man. But I don't know if I would buy one.
Right, I mean, shit. What's the perks here?
Yeah, right.
It looks like it moves fairly fucking
Yeah,
easy.
I like it. That's right.
Like what
Y'all always
Brandon
wondered
saying,
what to
man.
get
Make
me
it
at
bigger.
Christmas. This is what I'm saying. Give me a lawnmower that does this. That hover. I take that bitch down to the woods and they'll fall all the trail.
What if it looked just like a riding lawnmower?
Well, I mean, because technically,
I'd rather be on it than coming towards.
if the blades was like given the propulsion to keep it hovering, a bigger blade would do the same shit as long as the motor had the ass to turn it at the same rotations per fucking second or minute,
Right.
right?
It's 145 cc.
Right. I mean, but whatever.
Well, I'm
You
just
need a
saying.
bigger motor to cut more grass, so to turn that bigger blade, but at the same time.
And you could just sit on it and hover on top of it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you be able to fucking like a
You
hovercraft?
almost need
Right.
like a helicopter
lawnmower
blade
genie.
to get that kind of lift though. If you're
So what's
sitting on
what's first startup like though?
it. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it like sit on the ground and like butcher
think of
your
a
grass
fucking
and shit?
a swamp boat.
Does it lift up first and then the blades engage,
Put a blade under it.
or do they engage right away and you just
hovercraft?
fucking like a spot in
That's
your
just
grass up
blowing a
every
shit ton
time,
of air into a curtain.
and then you gotta rig it
I
up.
know,
I don't
But
know.
it's-
Why not put a blade into there?
I don't think there's a curtain on that though, like the mower. So I don't know.
His deck's the curtain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish that's what I'm saying. If you had showed me the bottom of the motherfucker, I could reverse engineer
you
this shit,
gotta go
and you
watch
can make
the
one.
video, man.
What?
What we got?
We got a bird's nest
Oh yeah, no, they cool.
above our porch with like 8 babies. Mom's just over here feeding them. It's a
Every
beautiful
year, man.
piece of nature I'm staring at right now.
She finally got used to me coming in and out of the door. She don't take out so
Oh.
much.
Shit. For sheezy, maneezy, believe me, going down. So, yeah,
Yeah.
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 for
Don't forget to
sheezy,
protect yourself.
actually protect that kind
Tacky to protect.com.
and shit
Don't
like
get
that.
baby shark.
Yeah, doot, 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 doot. Baby shark, doot, 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 doot.
The fuck?
Yeah. So, what's up with this this portal that they're opening?
Come
You
again?
heard about this shit? Supposedly they're fucking around with technology, and I can't remember what they call it.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
What we talk about on the last podcast?
Is it?
I
Is that what
think
we
so.
talked about?
It might be.
so how did we get all this technology, right? Didn't in like
Two
the
high
50s?
energy particle beams.
Didn't in like the
are set
50s
to
when
travel
the Area
at
51
close.
came along, right? Aliens came down, fucking like what they bring down? How did we get all this technology, man?
I think if aliens do exist, that they originally gave us the technology to build fucking free energy, and we did so with pyramids. And then they realized they gave us a little bit too much energy because we killed ourselves with it. And then revamped and restarted it You know what I'm saying? And they'll just give them little bits and see what happens there. And that's, I don't know. Maybe
No,
that's
I don't
happening.
know. Like the technology even to fucking get to the fucking moon and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, apparently it's a company named CERN is taking 2 particle accelerators and they're going to smash 2 particles together. Yeah.
Like nuclear reaction.
The theory is that a portal will open after 2 higher energy particle beams are set to travel at close to the speed of light before they collide. They're about to make a
That sounds
big
safe.
bang.
A portal to what?
Death.
Right.
Like, hey, we're
why
gonna
the
make a
fuck-
portal.
Isn't
So
isn't
this
this what
is what I don't
Stranger
understand,
Things
though.
is about?
Yeah, but see, this is what I don't
Right?
understand.
Isn't-
This is what it looks like.
But doesn't the government
This is
step
some
in and
Stranger
stop
Things.
us
This
is
from
like
doing
IBM
stupid
bullshit
shit all
going
the
on.
time? Who the fuck's allowing this
Well,
to take
because the
place?
scientists are the ones that put the fucking funds where the funds need to. Well, they're not the scientists; it's the people in the hires that
This is
give the
like
fucking
Bill Gates
scientists
paying
the
for this
ability
shit.
to build this.
But we were
fucking
like, hey,
shit.
you can't clone shit, but you want to smash 2 particle
Oh,
beams together? Sounds
They're
good,
cloning
bro.
shit.
You saying particle beams? What the fuck are particle beams?
Like molecule fucking.
Ain't you ever seen like the Flash?
Vibrated so fast it becomes a fucking.
Particle accelerator.
I'm gonna go. Particle.
It's like a microwave. It's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Just like a microwave, huh?
Well, that's how they create heat. It's
a
particle
charge-
accelerator.
Should have never done it.
I'm just
Is
thinking
a
there's gonna be
stream
an
of
explosion.
charge or neutral particles in particle accelerators. These particles can move with a velocity close to the speed of light.
So it's gonna shoot them at each other. They're gonna have like 2 bullets that are gonna collide. Boom.
It's gonna open a portal.
I don't know. I think they're gonna miss and then
And you're
take out
supposed to
both
run through
bases. Like they shoot each other. You know what I mean? If they're gonna shoot like this, right?
Right.
Particle. You keep it
This
under
needs to be the
fucking
Mythbusters
number
shit,
1, and
man.
then you got another particle fucking, and they're like, and they're hoping they hit right and create this fucking
Right.
portal. What if they're just gonna miss and, bah,
So how are they shooting these particles? With what?
with the particle accelerator?
What's the particle accelerator?
This is what a particle accelerator looks like.
It fucking takes particles and does whatever it has to fucking generate enough energy to shoot them at the speed of light.
Motherfucking jiggler.
It's like an
Yeah,
actual
it's like a nuclear
representation.
reaction with 2 chemicals
Oh, it's like a pressure washer.
or microwave. Yeah. Well, I guess.
Microwave with a pressure washer on hose on the end.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
So a Ghostbuster.
Shoot them at each other.
Goddamn.
They're about the same.
Particle beam weapon uses a high
It's
energy beam.
probably the same type of shit that guy used to make that shotgun that took out that fucking Japanese fucking senator or whatever the fuck, or parliament member, or whatever the fuck that was. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
He's like,
The Japanese prime minister.
Yeah.
yeah. It's probably the same type of shit, but on like a higher scale.
So it says a particle beam weapon uses a high energy weapon of atomic or subatomic particles to damage the target by disrupting its atomic and or molecular structure. The particle beam weapon is the type of directed energy weapon which directs energy in a particular and focused direction using particles with minuscule mass.
Long story
This
short,
should be
it
an
will use nothing
accelerator.
to blow you to fucking smithereens.
Right. Well, like this one here is like the one that you seen in Flash. They had a gigantic one that you could go inside. This is like a miniature model of the one
Right.
from Flash.
It's kind of like Mythbusters.
So the U.S. Strategic Defense
Stranger Things.
shot one into space in 1989.
A what? A portal?
A fucking a particle weapon beam.
Few
hit that
13
star
sex
over there.
It was launched
Like a
into
light
space
tower.
in 1989 and successfully operated for 4 minutes. However, particle beam weapons have still today not progressed beyond this experimental stage.
So my question is, who is deciding to shoot fucking particle beams at each other to create what they hope is a portal to only God knows fucking where?
Right.
Who? That's what I want you to look up. Who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it who? Is that who? You know what I'm saying? Like, so nobody can ever be fucking pinpointed. Who? Yes, who?
Yeah.
Oh, who? Oh. That's the real reason for who.
First and his last name.
Yeah, right.
Where do portals go?
He's
Who
an
let
owl?
The dogs out.
So every time they ask a question like who?
Yeah.
Who?
Who?
Who? Hoo, ah,
Yeah.
hoo, hoo.
Not hoo-hoo-ho, but hoo-hoo. Yeah.
That's
Relative of the hoe at fucking Menards.
Oh, the hoe.
Yeah, the countertop lady at Menards, she's cool, right? But I gotta
Oh, those
poke fun at her. Her
opposite
name's
there.
the hoe.
The hoe.
The how. The hoe. But look at the hoe.
How?
Yeah. I was like, the hoe? I'm like, damn. Okay, it's weird.
Okay, teleporters found in space stations give you instant travel to your bases and the other space stations you've visited. Portals let you fast travel to planets and star systems that you've never visited anywhere in the galaxy. The portal system is an essential game mechanic in No Man's... Oh. That's a game. I'm trying to find out what the fuck portals are, man. Or where they go.
So you remember when I was talking to you about those new batteries? They were compressing down into diamonds and shit.
Yeah. Like
All right,
internal or
you read this article, the top headline.
particle beam cannon.
With the space modulator.
There's a nuclear
Okay.
power breakthrough.
By
I'm
Chinese
Marvin the Martian.
Academy of Sciences, they are using nuclear waste, and they're using this to make their particle beam cannon, like to shoot material.
Human waste?
Nuclear waste.
Oh. My bad, dude.
Well, they got a lot of people over there.
I got it, guys.
Shooting shit.
Well, they use human waste for fucking fertilizing their garlic, so don't eat their garlic.
We use human fertilizer to fertilize everything around us, dude.
It's fucking disgusting.
Called Enviro. And believe it or not, they fucking take shit from all the cities and they bring it out here and they fucking dump it on fields.
No bueno.
Yeah.
And it smells great.
Right. The only reason I know is my grandpa used to drive that truck. For extra cash.
Jesus.
It
I
is
don't know,
nasty
man.
as fuck.
Some dangerous shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, dangerous.
It's not good for the environment either.
Yeah.
No.
What are you supposed to do with it, right?
Put it in water.
Right. Well, it's fucking disgusting because what's fucked up with about the human waste is that there's all kinds of sick people also. Just like there are cows and shit. When they got mega farms and shit, they got to take the fucking sick cow and they got to fucking get it away from the rest of the cows so they don't contaminate the rest of the shit, right? So when fucking you get sick humans shitting all in the same sewer system, you know what I mean? There's all them fucking like cancers and fucking diabetes, like all that shit is also going into the sewer system. We're taking it and then spreading it into the fucking fields that's growing the food that we're fucking eating. Mm-hmm. Probably not a great idea. Probably not a great idea. That's all I'm saying.
It doesn't sound like a great idea at all.
No, just like the fucking estrogens and the hormones and shit that are lined with plastics that all get dumped down the drain and fucking ended up in our water system, and then we drink the water and it's full of fucking female hormones and shit, and suddenly fucking walking around with a bunch of chicks with dicks. You know what I mean? Wonder why, you know, fucking, because we're just, and then female, like, I don't know. I don't
If
want
we
to
weren't
get to it.
radioactive before, we're definitely appearing to be.
Right, we're getting there. Fucking definitely getting there.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with him? That's not a him. Oh.
Right. Everybody thinks eventually we'll all be like one shade of the same color, right? I think that color is gonna be like, yeah, gray or green or something.
Death.
Yeah.
Isn't that like kind of like aliens
you get
dropped us
grayer.
here and they're just waiting to see us evolve because we're their science experiment?
I-
Like, how long did
yeah.
it take us to actually evolve? I
Well,
don't know.
it's-
Let's find out.
We could be though.
This is an evolution.
Honestly, I mean, because how many people have made ant farms
Exactly.
and they're just like,
I'm tired of these. Let
You know
me
what
get
I'm
my
saying?
magnifying glass.
So how do they get all the... They don't fucking, like... They don't filter the shit at all? They don't filter fucking feces at all?
What are they supposed to do with it?
I don't fucking know.
Mix it with a bunch of chemicals and spread it on the fucking field.
That's fucked up, man.
It's compost, yeah.
Why do you think it smells like shit when they spray?
Yeah, what do you think they do with pig shit and cow shit? They just add water to it so they can spray it.
Sometimes got a dead baby, they'll throw that in there, dude. Let it break it down.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
And I'm sure they
when I
probably
say dead
screen
baby, I mean
at
like
least some
a
sort
dead
of.
animal.
Right. I'm sure they at least take fucking floating toilet paper and.
But wouldn't you
fucking
think people
condoms
would
and
be
shit.
fucking really sick all the time though? Like there's all kind, like you said, all them diseases and shit.
Right. But yeah, that's what they do, and they've been doing it. Like, why do you think?
But then
people
how
get
come
sick?
more people aren't sick then?
People are sick. People are sick as fuck everywhere.
Well, I know that, but like you think like an outbreak or some shit would be. Like,
Outbreaks
I don't-
happen, yeah, like salmonella and shit. All this happens because of this shit, dirty
we
shit.
give you all these shots.
Yeah, it's where all like
Tell you to keep your hands clean. And
like
don't-
Middle Eastern times and shit, and England shit, and black plagues and shit. It all happened because of people living on top of each other in feces and shit. And we think that we're fucking because we got indoor plumbing that it's going back into our shit eventually. It has to. Everything you flush down the toilet goes somewhere.
Yo.
Right down the road.
Yep. And you know the fun part about that is that shit runs right beside the fucking shit and right beside the storm drains that go to the retention pond. So they separate them. But if something busts in there, guess what? All that shit is just going out into that retention pond anyway.
Yep.
It's fucking disgusting.
Well, we mass produce everything, and I mean everything. Like like you said, we depended on toilet paper so much that we freaked out when we didn't have it. Like we couldn't rip off
Right.
the sleeves of our shirt if we really, really wanted to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's just
There's so many people on Earth that America thrives on their dependency. You know what I mean? Like this is a business. It's got to thrive, and if nobody's making money, well, if the top dogs aren't making money, then they're gonna make sure we're not making
Right.
money. They got to take it from somewhere.
right. All the chemicals and detergents used to clean houses and shit.
Yeah.
You only need fucking one or two
then
types
the
of soaps to
containers
fucking
we
do the
put
same
'em in.
shit.
You know, and then the stuff that busts open at the store, where do we put all that stuff? We throw it in a compactor.
Yep.
Put it
I
in a giant
fucking
pile.
I was at Walmart yesterday.
Goes to the landfill.
And fucking going through the grains like pasta and shit. Fucking there's a gallon of milk just sitting on the shelf.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, where do you think that's gonna wind up back? Hey, go put this over there in the cooler.
Yep.
That's-
That's fucking gross. Yeah, but it's like the landfill too. Big ass mountain full of fucking shit, and every time it
blowing at me.
rains, the rainwater just fucking washes more of that garbage into the soil, into the aqueduct, more shit, and just fucking filtered, man, more shit. It's got to go somewhere.
I used to work for a distribution center, and if you ever worked for one, I mean, no matter which one it is, I'm not gonna blow anybody up, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can say it.
General.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't know.
but all of them, dude, have stacks of shit sitting outside their fucking buildings, their warehouses and stuff. Tablets, they all get thrown in the same spot. If it's not plastic, bubble wrap, cardboard, it don't get recycled. It gets thrown in a compactor. Marble countertops with the smallest hairline crack in it, getting thrown in the same spot as a Gaylor full of fucking flat screen TVs they couldn't sell. They smashed them up, put them in the Gaylor, said, oh, they were broken. Tax write-off. You know what I mean? They don't recycle nothing.
You know what that
Sounds
fucking.
kind of illegal.
You know what that those arrows that go into like a circle, like you know, it doesn't stand for recycling. It just means that they fucking pay taxes.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's got to be on a trash can to be recycling.
Well, it has nothing to do with recycling. Though, just saying that that company pays fucking taxes or some shit. Like, and 1 and 2 is only fucking worth something.
Huh? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like, everything's mass produced, so it trickles down into other areas. Like all the stuff that we depend on if we didn't have it, and then we're polluting the earth that we have. And I'm not gonna say that there's not enough time or not enough room to clear all this shit up. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
getting together to do it and
Yeah.
focusing on it as a nation. You know.
And the reason for everything is because people are fucking lazy as fuck. Literally lazier than a motherfucker. Like, think about it. The reason that we have toilet paper is because nobody wants to wash a fucking rag that's full of shit. Nobody does want to wash a rag that's full of shit, right? So toilet paper is it's easy. Same thing with fucking
Diapers.
Wash it.
food, for instance. Like, people used to fucking cook meals.
Right.
Nobody does anymore. They go to fucking
bag.
because it's so much more convenient, right? But then you got the bag, you got the plastic, the wrappers, all that shit's produced. You're paying for all that shit, and then you're just throwing it in the fucking ground, which is fucking all of our children and grandchildren, for just being honest about the shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When we all could simply have one cup that we use every fucking day for everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would the world look like? Yeah, if instead of everybody buying
everybody had a
plastic
cup.
water jugs and shit, if everybody had one cup and this was their cup and they needed to have it for a year, and if it broke, then you just don't get nothing to fucking drink. You die in the ditch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You take care of it.
exactly. You would fucking make sure nobody fucked with your cup, and we wouldn't waste all the
wouldn't nobody
trees
stealing it
and all
either.
the shit to produce paper and all the wax that you got to take from other trees to
now you're
fucking
paying the
spray
guy
on
to
this shit.
Take care of your cup while you
Yeah, I
go
mean, like-
work and make some money because you
Right.
can't make sure your cup's unattended because you don't want it breaking.
Right, and it's like then like California, for instance. I just want to go over there and just like smack the fuck out of whoever's running that state. Like,
I
Like-
used to want to go there.
fucking, who just make paper straws? Like,
Wrap
it's
them in
not solving the
plastic.
problem. Get rid of the fucking straws, period. If you're really that fucking worried about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes twice as much paper to produce than it did the fucking plastic. You're killing twice as many trees than you are with the plastic fucking straw. Fuck the turtles at this
But
point,
you're
because there's no
still
fucking
using-
trees.
you're still
You know what I'm saying?
using
Like,
plastic, though, man.
right, yeah, get rid of the fucking straw. If you really want to make a law that matters to somebody, get
Right.
rid of the fucking straw, get rid of the fucking paper cup, get rid of the fucking wrapper. Like,
Rid of the distribution centers.
right, like,
Go
and I-
back.
Walmart.
Go back to glass.
right, and I say this because I did trash pickup for quite a while. I'm not gonna say where, or how I ended up in this position, but I did a lot of trash
I
pickup,
know.
and there's a lot of fucking shit coming out of like areas like this, and it makes me think these are little cities, like itty bitty cities. You know what I mean? Like the fucking heap of shit, and you know most of it
Imagine
is
India.
avoidable. It really is fucking avoidable because people throw away is all plastic and cardboard and fucking junk and plastic. Other than that, nobody's throwing anything in the fucking trash. Think about that shit.
And people
Everybody
have,
else saves metal and tin and shit, or knows somebody that would like to have the metal or tin to fucking cash in for cash. So everything you throw in the trash bag, you're paying to get rid of. There's no recycling it.
Right.
And it's all avoidable. You shouldn't have to produce this trash to fucking pay somebody to throw it away.
right, and everybody's got more than what they actually need.
Everybody does. Because we're Americans, we live comfortably.
That's why there's distribution centers. A whole spot for one store or surrounding stores in the area
Yeah.
to waste everything that they already make that we use or don't use. It just over and over and over.
Yep.
It's the
Fuck
only thing
shit.
about recycling is bad habits.
Yeah.
We let
And-
history
and money.
repeat itself.
Yep.
Yeah. Let the economy go up so we can pay more, so they can make more, so we can.
Right.
It's great. I love this place.
It's
you know
cool,
what?
I mean,
I don't live in.
you
I
know,
don't live in shitholes.
I don't know if you've been to Wendy's or Burger King, anywhere around here. They're making pretty decent wages nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess it's all worth it to pay all this extra money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about paying the extra money for the Wendy's.
Oh, the service is excellent. Excellent. You'd think with the wages go up, the fucking service would go up a little bit, just a little.
It goes down 10 times fucking more.
Like fuck. Yeah.
I think there should be an age restriction at working at a goddamn fast food restaurant.
Or an IQ restriction.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Or at least a gray area where you can
I
fall
wouldn't
in
even
between
care
the
at
work
this
there.
point about the age, as long as they were
Oh.
fucking
I got
like
one
smart.
for you guys.
How close is your bloodline?
All right.
Motherfucker, get them 80-year-olds in there. At least it'll work.
I got
No
one.
shit, dude.
I got one
Like,
for you though. I was at
my
work.
fingers hurt.
Alright.
Keep wrapping them fucking burgers.
But I'm at work. I got this guy. I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
fuck.
his name, but we all know who the fuck he is. But I'm over here squeegeeing up some, mess. We'll just call it that. And I'm like, hey, bud, take this shovel, and I'm gonna use a squeegee. I'm gonna squeegee it in there, and then I want you to dump it in the barrel. Okay. Cool. So I take the squeegee, I press it up against the scoop shovel, and he just stands there. And I tell him, pick it up. So what he does is elevates it 15 degrees. And I'm like, what?
With the tip on the ground.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, pick it up. So he elevates it like 20, 30 degrees. And I just kind of like roll my eyes and I'm like, bro, pick it the fuck up. And he physically picks the shovel up at this point. and there's nothing on it anymore.
Because it
obviously.
slides right the fuck off in his
Yeah.
fucking.
So then, I look right at him like, you ever used a fucking shovel before in your life? And you know what he told me? No. Dead ass serious said no.
Motherfucker
Not a
don't know how
shovel,
to use a shovel.
Blew my fucking mind, man. Blew my
Huh.
mind.
40-year-old man.
Yep, but we gave him a redemption shot the next day. And there was like 5 seconds of hesitation, but then he picked it up. I was like, holy shit.
Wow.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. That's something else, man.
It was.
I've worked with people like that before, but they were like 18 years old.
And
Still
that was
like-
shameful.
Yeah, even at that point, you're
Yeah.
shameful.
Well, then I blame their parents.
You should have to qualify to have children.
Yeah, I mean, think about it though. If
You should actually be able to
if
turn
none
it
of us
into-
grew up with rich parents, right? So
Right.
we didn't know what it was like to fucking not to know people that didn't physically do anything except for go to an office job or whatever the fuck they did on paper and come home and then provide all the shit you ever wanted. You know what I mean? Like fucking so we have no perspective of what it's like to actually grow up in a household where fucking
You don't have to
everything
use
you
your
want
brain.
is, you know what I mean? Because everybody, I think our kids all got friends that have fucking
Well off.
everything they fucking need, and it's like, oh, your friend's got a fucking iPhone 2012 or whatever the fuck, 2018 or 2022 or whatever the fuck they call it,
Right,
motherfucker.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
13.
I think they're on like 20.
Yeah, who
20
knows what
something,
they-
right? Like the
Something
motherfucker's got
they're not
a cell phone that cost $1,800 fucking dollars, and you're like, oh, your friend's got an $1,800 cell phone, but here I am.
Yeah,
with
I don't
the,
even got
You
one.
know, and then you're like the S, whatever the
Shit,
fuck.
my shit broker and fuck. I'm just like,
You know, I got this one.
works.
Right.
This how old school I am.
Right. And I can't really talk shit. I got a nice phone now, but
You gotta show that shit.
You know.
That's a real phone.
I'm not gonna lie, my phone's worth the
That's
rent,
my
for
phone.
sure.
My everyday
Right.
work phone.
God, there's a motherfucking brick, dog. Hey.
Shit, there's no screen at the top or bottom. It's just kind of missing.
Right?
Big ass chips on the side.
Right.
Pretty wild.
That looked like my old phone.
I like it. It's a nice phone.
Yeah, so it must suck though, what I was getting at, fucking growing up and not knowing these things, and then having to get your ass into the field and work, and everybody that you're working with is looking at you like you're a fucking retard. And all through high school and school, you were the man because your parents gave you everything you fucking wanted and needed, but suddenly you get out in the real world at 18 years old and you don't know how to use a fucking shovel,
Yep.
and you're a dumb fuck. And it suddenly sinks in, and then these people, guess what? They become unhappy. I see them all the time. People went to school with unhappy as a motherfucker, and it's like, you were the man.
They didn't know they
What the fuck happened? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right?
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
so I don't know.
You was the man.
didn't know
Yeah.
that they were gonna grab.
Yeah, we didn't
Right.
get we didn't get taught finances.
Right.
You know how to really fucking anything about money in school because it's just.
Right,
They want
And my
you to
parents
see that
didn't
way.
know about money. You know, obviously.
right. And I think that's the best thing is to have a. I'm starting to learn a lot about that shit.
Financial health.
Right, but the thing is
Right.
that your kids need to know how to do physical fucking labor, and
Oh, yeah.
they have to know the value of a dollar. Otherwise, they're gonna be spoiled fucking assholes. And my kids are somewhat spoiled to some degree,
I get it.
and it's like, no, your ass is gonna work. I don't know what the fuck you think this is. You pick up that shovel, the fuck.
Right. You're gonna know how to use a shovel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get you what you need, but you're gonna work for it. Fuck, or what you want, but
Right.
Just for an insight, like there's a book, audio book, because I'm not the greatest at reading, and I'm at Internet Press. Well, I'm just saying.
he's introduced that so well.
For real. And I put it in the headphones while I'm standing at a press for 8 hours, and I listen to this audio book over and over again until I retain stuff. And then
That's
I can
cool
go
as fuck.
back and read it. You know what I mean? And it was like a gateway to financial literacy, and
There you go.
I really didn't know half the stuff they were saying. I was like, dude, this is so simple, and I can't believe my parents didn't say nothing.
Yeah, fake it till
when I
you
was
make it,
younger.
man. Yeah.
Like, you guys didn't know this stuff?
They didn't know that
'Cause
shit.
their parents didn't tell them.
No, their parents
Right.
had to
You
work,
know what I mean?
beat in their head to work your ass off.
Like my
Yeah.
parents,
This is
and
just
my mom,
work,
my
work,
whole
work,
life,
go to work.
You know what I mean? And I'm looking back at it now, after I started reading this book or listening to this book, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, this dude's making a lot of sense. And it's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This guy kind of grew up with two perspectives and came up with his own.
Right.
If you guys want to check it out, it's on
I will, man.
Fucking A.
Oh, well, I'll
I
check it
will.
out for real.
Fucking fucking, I'm passionate about it. You can hear it in my voice.
Yeah. No, it's just
That's cool.
Especially when you're working and shit and just having,
Right,
sometimes
man.
there's nothing, you play the same fucking music over and over and over
Yep.
again. You know what I mean? So it's cool to listen
It
to
can
something.
drive you crazy. You listen to death metal enough.
Right.
I like that.
And then you come home and your roommate's playing death metal.
Hey, dude, like, 'cause I have fucking, that's all I do is listen to music, right? And I fucking try to find new music that I haven't listened to that's old constantly, because I fucking hate new music, dude. Like,
50s was awesome.
like,
I
there's
know.
some
Cool.
alright newer shit, like, but at the same time,
It's hard to even name something.
yeah, like, Silk Sonic.
Oh, I thought it was the Shocker.
The motherfuckers, no, they got that old school fucking soul fucking shit going on. Like, I like the shit, but other than that, it's like everything newer is fucking garbage for the most part. So try to find old shit, but all the songs I've retained over the fucking years, like, it's fucking crazy. You're like, you can't even play a song that I don't know the words to most of the time. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta almost listen to something different, switch it up.
Well, it's like I've listened to so much new shit that, like, now it's not new, obviously, but I've seen all these motherfuckers that weren't famous become all blown up famous, making buku bucks. And I'm like, man, they weren't shit fucking 3 years ago. And now everybody's like, oh, you heard this? I'm like, man, they're fucking old. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, now they're famous? Oh, okay.
You're right.
Good for them. They made it.
I'm not liking them again. Yeah.
You
Right.
fucking
Washed up now.
You don't like you now.
Dude, why do you think it is, like, when you turn on 100.9 around here, which is the local rock, right? They play the same songs every day.
Because they want to keep shit.
Ants in a
the
line,
same
man.
For the
way.
Oh,
since it
it's
came
Monday.
out, man. Like,
Oh, it's Tuesday.
They
since
wanna
it
keep
came
shit
out.
the way it is.
1970.
And that's what I don't get. There's a lot of music from back then. Like,
Yeah.
They could switch it up and add some extra.
Every
shit
once in
from
a
back
while,
then.
There's
they'll
always
get
a
an
B-side to them
song.
tapes.
Right, exactly. Play some fucking Motley. There's all kinds of badass songs off the fucking Dr. Feelgood album. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you could play at least 4 or 5 off that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, do it.
You play the same motherfucking song off it.
If I hear another Guns N' Roses song, dude, I'll probably
Right. Like, you just beat it in your fucking head.
Listening to that album.
Didn't he have another song?
Their album.
To yourself, David. Please. put
Even
their album
AC/DC fucking thunderstruck, man. Like, holy fuck.
When you can literally, when you know the fucking, when you know when they come and exactly
Yeah.
the pitch and you can mimic it perfectly, yeah, you've heard the song too many fucking
Like,
times.
before the song is even, when it first starts, 2 seconds in, you already know the fucking what it is.
When you can do it better than Axl Rose, it's time to just stop.
When your
listening,
first
you know?
time on Rock Band holding the microphone and you get 100% on expert.
Right.
Right?
Jake, like, wow.
It just blows my mind. Even at, you go to jukeboxes, same fucking picks. You know what I mean? It's everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why they gotta pay to use it. Like, those are the only ones they're providing. Like, I don't. What the fuck is going on?
That are connected to the internet that let you listen to anything,
The what?
like actual jukeboxes that connect to the internet, and you can literally
right.
search anything.
That's cool.
Yeah, they had one of those in Louisiana
Yeah,
actually
I mean,
too.
they're far and few between,
Now you
but
say
they do
something.
have them. But
Yeah, they had. I went to Toledo yesterday in the car with had the girls and patients in there, and they like fucking country music. Right? I fucking can't stand country music. It makes me want to rip my fucking ears out. And they play this new guy, whatever the fuck, and it's not even country music. It's a trap beat. Like, it's not even. I'm like,
Rap.
what's his name?
Crap.
right, but it's a. You know, dogs, I'm a dog, dude, a hair, and a fucking dude, with the.
Oh no, it's not him.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
One dude's name.
what the fuck just happened here? Like, it's not country music at this point. You know what I mean?
No, 'cause I watched this one documentary, dude. It was
Live drums is country.
What it is because
And-
Ghostman, Star-Lord, all these motherfuckers set a precedence with rap and screaming.
No, Nelly did that a long time ago.
No,
Well,
with screaming.
the metal. But yeah, Nelly already did a country song back in the day. There was
Yeah.
other ones though
Yeah.
too, I do believe.
Right.
Tim McGraw.
But I'm saying that really put it out there. These guys are going, well, these guys are screaming doing
Bubba
rap,
Sparks.
and we can fucking do
Right.
that. Sound better than them.
It's crazy. It's just like, cause rock used to be like the America thing. Now it's fucking trap beats and
Well, that's 'cause
808s.
Kid
and
Rock
shit.
ruined that for everybody.
Yeah. Well,
right.
oh, you see that Kid Rock fucking canceled his show in fucking The fuck was it? He canceled his show, whatever, at a fairground or something, dude. And the fucking people at the fucking fairground started like throwing shit at the stage and like.
Did he have an invisible force field?
Kid Rock's
Yeah.
going to my town. And
Yeah. What
that shit.
did you say?
It said, did he have an invisible force field?
No.
afford that.
They started chanting, "Fuck Kid Rock, fuck Kid Rock." It was like all loud as fuck.
Damn.
He heard him, I guarantee it, because I think he was there or something. I don't know what the fuck, but only God knows what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? Like maybe something happened.
Why?
That was a good one.
I mean, God forbid something happened when his family.
You know, all
members
the
or something, he had to
motherfuckers were
leave, but-
stoked to go be on that
I
campground
hope
that
he plays
weekend.
that one.
Love that song.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta stop swinging. I've been swinging this chair for fucking.
So was Brandon. You guys are in like a swaying motion. Look at
What
what
is over here doing?
Y'all
He
in
fucking,
tune and shit.
yeah, he fucking ran out of dope and shit and ended up having to leave early. That's what happened.
Oh, shit.
No, I watched this one last night. It was a little clip where Violet J was backstage from ICP talking to a bunch of dudes. Or no, he wasn't backstage. He was outside the VIP.
Motherfuckers are
And
cool.
he's like, "This is the 17th gathering of the Juggalos, and that's special to us for a reason. Do you know why that's special?" And he starts explaining it, whatever. He's like, "So what I'm saying is, if you can't afford to buy a ticket, sneak the fuck in." Like straight walked away.
Yeah,
There ain't no fence around this motherfucker.
Like he didn't care. He don't care about the money.
right. You getting paid regardless.
It's like security's still gonna be standing
No,
there.
I watched. Didn't we watch their reviews? They were reviewing music videos. Didn't we watch that shit?
Oh, we watched the one where dude had his face tattooed. Like, got his face tattooed like a clown and shit, and then he was talking about self-regret, and then Violet J was making fun of him.
Well, those too far watching Justin
Or no, it
Bieber
was
music
Shaggy. It
videos.
was Shaggy making fun of him with his buddy. They do that talk show.
And they're like, oh fuck! He's like, Bieber gets all the pussy, man. He's like, look at him. They're like playing down a Bieber party in this music video. It's like the way they're talking about it and shit. It's fucking hilarious. I wouldn't mind partying with those dudes.
Fuck yeah, that'd be
I'm
fun.
not a juggalo, but
Man, I was into
Fucking
their music. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had their shit.
I mean, after the sixth one, I was like, man, I'm good.
I
I don't
listened
know
to
if
it,
I
I
just
never
grew
wanted to
up
watch
at
this other
that
shit.
point or what, but I was just like, I'm good.
yeah.
I'll listen to the old
Right.
shit.
It
The
was
Great
like the
Malenko was cool.
three albums or some shit.
Riddle Box, Great
Right.
Malenko,
Watched the
Ring-
video a million times, shit.
Jackal Brothers, Bizarre, and
Yeah,
then
the one with ODB on
Follow,
it, bitch. That song's fucking
that's
badass.
Jackal
dude.
Brothers.
Is it?
Jake and Jackal Brothers.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. That was a Christmas present
And
from
look
my
up
aunt.
in the
She
sky,
goes,
it's a bird,
"Open
it's a
this when
plane."
no one else
Nah,
is
bitch.
around." Hell yeah.
Cool. But anyway, yeah. We'll
Nice.
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Protect
Butter.
yourself.
TechnicallyProtect.com, baby.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
buddy.
TaylorMadeImprovements.com. Something like that. MidwestTunes.com.
Something like that.
Yeah, buddy.
Peace.